Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now of course your girl is back.
Hey bitch.
She's back for good this time, okay? Back with the consistency, back with the content creating, back with the makeup looks. Now y'all seen that title, y'all seen that thumbnail, so you guys already know what's going down. Your girl is going to be doing a scary mouth illusion makeup look. Now this is definitely giving me my mouth illusion slash Venom inspired makeup look vibes that I did last year.
Eyes, lungs, pancreas.
But of course this is obviously formed in a different way, which I think is really cool and exciting to try out. And it's been a minute since I've done an illusion makeup look too, so I think that would really just help me get back into the spirits of doing makeup again, you know what I mean? A first start within my list of ideas. Of course, I did get some inspiration. I got inspiration from somebody I'm following on Instagram. We follow each other on Twitter. Her name is Drew. She did the makeup look and I thought it was amazing. It looked really, really cool. I seen it on Twitter. And then, of course, she got inspiration from this makeup artist right here. And I've actually seen a thumbnail for the look of her tutorial on YouTube before, but I bypassed it because I think I was trying to look at something else. But I definitely understand and see why the inspiration just came to life for her to want to do it as well. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm getting my inspiration from. But of course, your girl is going to do something different, add a little bit of extraness to the look to obviously make me stand out just a little bit more than the original creators. So I'm going to actually add an extra slit on my neck, and I'm going to bring out a little bit of a tongue about midway towards the tip of the tongue, and I'm gonna have it out. It's gonna be kind of a little bit like a Venom tongue, and I'm just gonna add that to be extra. Y'all already know. But I think it'll be a cool addition to it. So hopefully it'll creep some people out. But yeah, this is definitely one of those creepy makeup illusion makeup looks that I'm very excited for. And please be aware and stay tuned for the fact that I'm going to be doing some more creepy makeup looks and a little bit of scary makeup looks, not only to make up for the fact that I did not do any Halloween looks last year for 2020, but I've just been getting very interested and inspired. So just stay tuned for all of that, okay? Especially if you're ready for it. If you're ready for it, stay tuned for it. If you're not, get ready. And I also am going to be doing the base of the face off camera, just to let you guys know. It's not going to be a lot of products. I'm going to make it very minimal just to speed up time, because I'm actually kind of starting a little bit late. So, you know what I'm saying? I need the makeup process to be a little faster today. So let's cross our fingers and hope that everything turns out great and right for me and I have a good makeup day. But before we get into this video, why don't you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button, y'all. I swear we can get to 900. Let's try and get to 900 subscribers. It's gonna take me to put in some work, but I also need you to put in some work to hit that subscribe button and share your girl's channel out to whoever you feel like may be interested into my makeup tutorials plus extra other video content that I will be creating on my channel. And don't forget to also hit the notification bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video here onto my channel as well. And also do not forget to follow your girl on all of her social medias, which is her Instagram, her Twitter, and her TikTok. Yes, I was one of those people that said that we're not gonna join, and then look what happened, okay? I'm doing a lot of new things this year, and doing TikTok is one of them, okay? I did link it up in the banner if you're watching me desktop version, but if you're watching me mobilely, you can just go to my about section and it will be linked with my other social medias. I'm trying my best to be consistent on there and create fun content. Same thing with my reels on Instagram too. If you guys haven't watched those, you can go watch those as well. I'll post from time to time on there too, so your girl's trying to come through with the content and the consistency, you feel me? So make sure you guys show some love and support to that as well. And yeah, so yeah, you guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video.
Hey you guys, so as you guys can see, your girl went ahead and of course did the base of the face off camera to speed up time. I didn't use a lot of products doing the base of my face this time, but of course they will be down in the description box down below for you guys in case you're interested on the products that I used, along with some discount codes for you guys, okay? But of course, within getting into the actual tutorial, I'm using the Black Radiance double-ended black liquid eyeliner. I'm using the more angled side of the liquid eyeliner pencil, and I'm basically just tracing out the mouth. I started off with the top were centered within the bridge of my nose, and I basically wanted to create the wavy lines, making sure I had enough room under my under eyes so that way I can add detailed touch-up later on. But I wanted to basically just get the format of how I wanted the shape of the mouth to be. I didn't want it to be too wide because I felt like I needed enough room to add extra details on the outer edges of the mouth to make sure I had that extra skin effect within the illusion, as if the monster mouth is pretty much pulling my skin back because of the fact that it's coming out. So I wanted to make sure I had enough room for that. So there were some parts where I had to basically take my beauty blender that had excess foundation on it and just kind of erase certain areas. Luckily that came in handy. You can always do that, by the way. But once I got the shape done, I basically took some white and red face paint, mixed it as much as I could, added probably a little bit more red than white, and I'm basically just tracing over the line that we sketched out for the mouth so we can go ahead and start working on the gums for the inside of the mouth. I probably added at least about 2 layers on it just to make sure the pigment was as vibrant as possible. So that way, when it comes to shading in, I didn't really have to do too much. But you can always do this with concealer. It works the same way, by the way. But of course, I'm taking the Airspun Caudy Translucent Powder in the shade Naturally Neutral with the powder puff and just setting all of that face paint together because I wanted to add a lot more pigmentation within color from eyeshadows. If y'all don't know, that's kind of like my go-to thing. So I'm basically just taking some mixtures of probably about 3 to 4 different shades of pink. I swear to God, I'm being so honest. It's from the Bhcosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil eyeshadow palette, and I'm basically just taking a small precise eyeshadow brush and just packing that on as much as I can around the gums within the mouth, because I want to make sure that everything is pretty much pigmented to T as much as I can, because that way when it comes to shading and highlighting, I don't really have too much to do, but just enough to really make sure everything looks pretty realistic. And of course, I'm just taking some white face paint from the Wet n Wild white paint pot, and I'm basically just taking a very small, precise, detailed paint brush, and I'm creating the shapes within the teeth. Now when it comes to the teeth, you choose what you want to do, sweetie. If you want to make them big, make them big. If you want to make them more curved, make them more curved. If you want to make them more straightened, make them more straightened. If you want to make them small, make them small. It's all up to you. I just kind of went with my instinct, my inner gut, if you would say, and just kind of did what I wanted to do. Some were curved more inward, some were more straightened, some were short, some were big. I definitely know I wanted to have 2 big ones to kind of make them look a little bit like vampire teeth in a way. Just a little bit, not too much. But yeah, that's pretty much what I did, was just go ahead and filled it in with white paint pot, and then I'm taking the black acrylic paint with a more square-ended shape paintbrush, small precise paintbrush, and I'm basically just filling it in around the teeth areas. Now personally, I would recommend you to shade the teeth first before doing this part, because of course you're gonna have to go over everything again once all that powder lands on the white the black paint. But of course, I was all over the place, y'all. I was kind of rushing within time, so I was just kind of trying to make sure I was doing everything I could. But yeah, I do recommend y'all to do that first and then go in with the black paint, you know what I'm saying? But of course, your girl did the opposite, so it's whatever. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been doing, and then I'm basically just going through and just trying my best to shade in around the teeth, make sure I get in between the crevices of the teeth as well, so that way there's some separation in between those. And then of course I'm doing the same within the bottom teeth. I was kind of all over the place, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but y'all get the gist, the point of what I'm doing, and basically just copying the same thing I did from the top to the bottom. I didn't want to make a lot of teeth at the bottom pretty long. I wanted to keep it pretty precise and short, but then at the same time, certain teeth I wanted to have just a little bit more of length. It was kind of hard to really detail the ones on the sides within the mouth because they're so small, but I tried my best to focus on detail for every single teeth instead of just the ones that obviously you're going to see more within the center. I wanted to make sure I gave all the teeth the right amount of attention. And now back onto the gums within the mouth. I'm basically just taking some burgundy eyeshadow from the Morphe Ring the Alarm Jaclyn Hill Vault collection eyeshadow palette, and I'm basically just taking that small precise paintbrush. It's dried, and I'm basically just trying to blend it out as much as possible within the gums. And then on top of that, I'm taking some light pink face paint once again, and I'm just going ahead and highlighting the gums. Once I got done shading it with the burgundy, I'm just taking it and kind of blending each highlight between each other, not too close, but just enough to where you obviously can tell the difference. And obviously you can see that each teeth has, you know, a shine within the gums, within the mouth. And then I'm basically taking some concealer, and it's a little bit it's a little bit lighter of a shade from my actual foundation, and I'm basically using that to highlight the areas within around the perimeters of the mouth. And because I'm going to be adding that extra skin pulling effect, not only within the corners of the mouth, but towards the bottom of my chin and a little bit on the sides. So I'm basically blending the concealer in as much as possible, and then just taking 2 dark shades of brown eyeshadow and just shading it around within the perimeter of the lines to make it look as realistic as possible. You don't have to outline every single area that you use within the concealer. You can leave some kind of faded away just to help with the effect of it all, but I personally just, you know, try my best to outline as much as possible. And then of course I'm doing the opposite, which is, you know, shading the teeth. I'm just basically mixed yellows and browns. I feel like I could have added a little bit more yellow, but of course most of my yellows are hit and pans, so yeah, you know, I tried my best, you feel me? But of course I had to repaint around the black areas but within the teeth, which of course caused more time to pass me by. So yeah, but now I'm just focusing on highlighting the teeth. At first I was using white face paint, but then I realized that, you know, it wasn't giving that extra oomph, so I just went ahead and went with the white acrylic paint, and I'm basically just adding a bunch of dots and lines within the gums to kind of make it look slobbery within the mouth, because we're going to obviously add saliva within detail. And then on top of that, I'm going to add a white line within each gum of the teeth as well, on top of within the lines on top of the teeth to help give it that shine and that detailed texture within it, because this is a monster mouth, y'all. This isn't like, you know, we're not at the dentist. You know, this is a creepy monster mouth, so we need to make these teeth look dingy and crusty, but at the same time make it look as realistic as possible, give it that illusion. And of course we're in a different type of lighting, as y'all can see. I did obviously some things off camera, which is working details within the teeth, but it's pretty much simple. I just added some dots within the certain corners, and then drag some lines from each ends of the teeth as well, pretty much to the tip of the teeth, at the bottom, and of course at the top. And then on top of that, as y'all can see, your girl went ahead and added that slit on the neck. There is no tongue, but I just wanted to add an open up mouth with the gums, just to give it that realistic feel. And of course I did add some slobber on the mouth and the perimeter of the mouth as well, and as y'all can see, I added some slobber within the mouth that I have slit on my neck too. I basically just took some white acrylic paint and just added the slobber. You can add drips, dots, and lines in between each teeth from the top to the bottom, from side to side. It's morely up to you. And as y'all can see, I was just defining the line around the slit of the mouth because it kind of, you know, looked faded, so I wanted to add some darker shadows of brown, black, and burgundy and red to help make it look more defined. And speaking of red, I'm adding some burgundy and red within the inner corners and within my nose contour of the bridge of my nose, just to kind of help myself look a little bit I don't know what you call it, just getting that transformation of having this monster mouth. It's as if it's taking over my whole entire face. So I just wanted to add a little bit of some bruises, some wounds, whatever you would want to call it. I basically just mixed red eyeshadow with burgundy and some black on top. I feel like it was a nice touch within detail. I personally just really wanted to do that, and I added it towards the slit mouth within the neck area as well, because I wanted to match it. So yeah, that's pretty much what I did. And then I also outlined the gums too off camera with some black liquid eyeliner. I feel like that was a really helpful touch within the teeth areas, as well as much as just within shading the perimeter of the mouth too. I think that was really helpful. And then of course, honey, last but not least, we're gonna take the Pop Beauty Magnet makeup setting spray and set the whole entire face into place. And I'm just going to fan my face away. I hope you guys understood everything that I was saying within the tutorial as much as possible. I feel like this was more better watching than listening, but other than that, y'all, this is pretty much it to the finished look. Okay, you guys, this is the finished look. Come up a little bit closer so you guys can see what I did. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I just went ahead and changed or whatever. Kind of cleaned up my hands because they was looking a little crusty. They still kind of are, but it's okay. But yeah, if you guys are wondering why do I sound like I'm sick, I have tissue stuffed up my nose because my nose keeps leaking. I know, right? TMI. But yeah, so your girl honestly was about to give up because I was just like, dude, I was rushing myself. I honestly feel like as an artist critiquing her own work, I feel like I could have did better. I feel like I could have did better within shading the teeth. I feel like I could have added a little bit more yellow. I feel like the details, it was as best as I possibly could. My hands were shaking, plus I was rushing myself. Ugh. But this is me, y'all, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I love how it came out. I did not add the tongue, as you can see. I went ahead and added an extra slit, you know what I'm saying, while I had the time to do so. I felt like the tongue would have took too much time, and honestly, I was so over it. I was like, let's just hurry up, add some more details onto this thing, and let's just call it a day, okay? As y'all can see, I added some like bruises, not really bruises, but you know, kind of to a point where I'm like transforming within this monster illusion mouth. I wanted to add a little bit of wounds and a little bit of like really dark under eyes, you know what I'm saying, to kind of really bring that extraness to the look, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm gonna try my best to take these pictures as best as I can so you guys can see the neck and see the full face at the same time. As you guys can also see, your girl is having a whole new lighting setup. Thankfully I have a really cool vanity mirror that is able to, you know, obviously move around, and I set it back here to help me bring some lighting so you guys can see. You guys might see this lighting setup majority of the time throughout some of these makeup looks. That's why I always try to wake up early. Y'all know. If you don't know, I work with natural lighting, but thankfully I was able to get some new lighting set up in here, so it kind of feels like a little bit of a studio room, makeup room or whatever. But yeah, so you guys may end up seeing this type of setup towards my outros, depending on, you know, if I end up not having enough time to do it in natural lighting. So I hope that's okay for you guys. If not, I'm sorry, but this is it. You know what I'm saying? This is what you're gonna see. But I think the lighting looks pretty damn good. It's pretty good for y'all to see detail. I just brightened it up a little bit more. Of course, there's different lighting settings too, so I'm just gonna keep it very neutral. And yeah, so new things bringing into the new year of 2021, and this is one of them. Okay, so yeah, I think it'll help me, you know, be able to make some really cute outros to go with my YouTube videos. And I also think you guys will be able to see the makeup a lot more better once it's done. And of course, I'm going to zoom in so you guys can obviously see what's going on. But other than that, y'all, this is pretty much it to the finished look, okay? If you guys personally think I did a good job, if you guys are really proud of me for this new look coming into 2021, then please give this video a big old thumbs up, and then comment down below any other makeup look suggestions that you guys would like for me to do here onto my channel. Y'all see this shit though? Like,
enough to say like period.
Don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, subscribe to your girl's channel. Also, do not forget to go ahead and hit the notification bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload videos. Hit like this, look like this on my channel so you guys can see the transformation. I'm not saying I don't like it, y'all. I'm just saying I feel like I could have did better. But you know what? The one saying that I'm going to be saying throughout the whole year 2021 is, it is what it is. And I would say just like that, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take some bomb ass pictures. I'm going to have fun and make some cool TikTok videos, some real videos, and an Instagram video. I'm going to make some content for this, and I'm just going to have fun, okay?
with a lot of my makeup looks. I'm not going to stress myself out completely within timing and within creating. I'm just going to have fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to stand out and be different within original creators in general. That's no shade to any original creators, because if it wasn't for them, they wouldn't have been able to give me that inspiration, that motivation to be able to create the looks that I obviously am creating for the year of 2021. Okay? But speaking of content creating for my socials, don't not forget to follow your girl on all of her social medias, which is her Instagram, Twitter, and her TikTok. Okay, if you are watching me this top version, there links up in my banner, and if you're watching me mobily, just go to my about section, y'all, and it should be links there as well. All the products that I did not obviously put throughout the tutorial, because your girl was focus mode. When I'm focus mode, y'all, I don't show shit. Okay, I will just let y'all know that right now. When I'm focus mode, Kadisha don't show nothing. I try to as best as I can, but I promise you all the products will be down in the description box below. And this is for all my new subscribers here on my channel, but if you're an OGG, then you already know what's up. Okay, but other than that, y'all, I'm about to dip and get on up out of here, because I'm tired of hearing myself sound like I'm sick when I'm not. Okay, I sound like Squidward. Squidward. But no, I just kind of want to get a little chit chatty with you guys, because I know it's been a few weeks since my last upload here on my channel, so sorry, but I just want to get a little chit chatty with you guys, because I know y'all missed me and I missed y'all. But just know your girl's back. Okay, the content's coming. It's being created. It's being filmed, obviously, and I hope you guys love it. I hope you guys like it, and just have fun with me, okay? Because I'm just here to have fun. I deserve to have some fun, especially a lot of things that I went through. I think that's one thing I truly do deserve, is peace, love, and to smile a lot more, you know? But yeah, other than that, you guys, like I said, I hope you guys like this makeup look. I hope you guys truly enjoyed it. Like I said, get used to this lighting setup, y'all, for these outros for, you know, the rest of the year of 2021, and not only for my YouTube videos, but for any Instagram videos I make within makeup looks like these that obviously needed more time and attention. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't think this look is hard to do. I just think you have to have detail attention to the teeth, to the gums, to make it look as realistic as possible, which I tried to do. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, y'all, I will see you guys next time. Bye.